clip, bro. That's a waste.
Yeah.
That's a fucking waste.
45 minutes.
45-minute clip. Yeah, bro.
What else we got?
Can we talk about the Podfather?
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh, trouble in paradise.
Dun,
the
dun,
Podfather and his stooges are going at it. Nah, I'm not gonna do him like that. I'm just playing. That's the academics coming out. But Joe.
Let us know.
Joey, and Molly Mall going at it. They beefing again publicly. They having a little back and forth. So it all started when Sci-Hi the Prince was sitting down on New Rory and Mal. He's sitting there. And he was just happened to say like, hey, by the way, shout out to y'all, man. I know y'all went through your thing. And he was kind of comparing working with Joe to him working with Kanye. And he said, hey, and he was just giving them props on like them having to redirect and build up and whatnot. And then he's like, hey, but y'all know what your boy or old boy, he know what it is with me. And he basically was saying he could out-rap Joe Budden because they've gone back and forth on that. And he was saying like, I put the money on the line.
What's this guy's name one more time?
Sci-Hi the Prince.
He's a rapper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you don't want this guy. That's crazy.
Come on, Nori.
I was throwing out. Yeah. Straight Nori. Sci-Hi the Prince. But he's a rapper, bro. Why would he say he can out-rap Joe Budden? And they're in it. You heard Joe's response. But so when he's saying that, then Maul's like, hey, he done stolen enough money from me, bro. He made a comment about him stealing money from him that he'll be able to make the bet he has enough money. And then Rory's like, yeah, he'll pay you with my money. And then Joe, man, let's just let it rip. Let's just let it rip.
I mean, that you've been telling everybody, I put my offer on the table. You rich enough to accept it, but you ain't accepted it.
Yeah, he's a real fat dude like that.
He
loves us.
Yeah, you know what time it is.
He stole it. He can pay you with my money.
Yeah. It'll be our money.
Exactly.
It's our money. Yeah.
Exactly. So
That's Sci-Hi, man. We another episode here at Culture Lab.
Wait,
thank
sorry.
you, Rockstar. Thank you to Taz. Thank you to Al Branch.
yeah, for sure. That's fam.
My bad.
Maul. Not only did I not steal from you, you have never had anything worth me stealing from you. No matter how many new beginnings you start, and no matter how many of these new people you get around, some of us know you. That would be me. So please stop spreading these lies. You've never had anything for me to steal from. That's not the nature of this relationship. This is some sick role reversal shit going on. And I'm not mad at nobody else calling me a thief.
But you?
But you can't call me no fucking thief. No, I will not have it. You've never pulled your own weight. The first never meant nothing to you. It's never been like responsibilities. You never got up and carried your own shit. It's always been another nigga around to help you do it. And you don't speak to them niggas no more neither. So this is not Joe specific. Stop putting smut on my name. I'm going to start showing up for myself because that's my problem with the fucking internet.
Whoa, put him in a body bag, Joe. Put him in a body bag, why you getting on Maul like that, though? I don't like that.
Why don't he just put out his taxes, man?
Do you think, we're going to play Maul's response after, so we can't give it away yet. But just off that, I feel like Joe is so good with words, he could kind of deflect. I'll be honest. I got to be semi-objective. Because, like, if we all in a pod, we getting money, bread coming in, and you have a reason to believe that you haven't gotten your fair stake of the money, I can't then be like, you ain't never had nothing for me to steal from you and make it like it's literal, like I took something from you. Like, fam, well, we had something to steal from because we had money coming in, and I feel I wasn't given the proper amount. So that's the type of thievery we're talking about. So you can't be like, you never had nothing to... Nigga, you signed the deal. So obviously you know how much money was coming in. So you can't then be like, you never had nothing for me to take from you. Fam, there's a whole pool of money we're talking about. So it just doesn't make sense as far as that.
Maul is Scottie Pippen.
But he did body him. Nah. Rory, no, he's Dennis.
Maul and
Rory's more Scottie.
Scottie Pippen, man.
Rory contributed a little more like topic points in the argument, you know?
$1 million. 7 years. Like, bro, that shit is so sad. Scottie Pippen's deal.
Oh, that shit's crazy. Yeah, that shit's wild.
Man, why are they coming back to this shit?
That's
like,
what I want to say.
It's like, bro, maybe, I don't know, maybe they in on it together. They're like, all right, I know I saw you last week, and we need some more podcast beef. And you know, the Podfather just loves his podcast
Now, what
beef.
Joe said, right? just from my optics, I'm talking about just from what I've seen, I kind of see what he's saying. From the standpoint of when they was filming on the VHS tapes and shit, when they was traveling around the country doing that shit, it was always known that Maul was just Big's brother. Like, Maul never really was on his own shit, had his own enterprise, his own industry thing going. It was always Big's brother, and he cool with Joe, at least from my knowledge of it. And so they, you know, the old VHS tapes, Maul always in the background, you know, laughing and shit with Joe, and then the podcast. And then they built that podcast together because Joe had a rap career, but it wasn't the most successful rap career. Motherfucker wasn't making that much money from rap, all right? The podcast is really what took all their careers to a whole nother level. Right. You know what I'm saying? So then I agree with your point when it's like, yeah, you can't really shit on bro. And it's like, bro, we made the money together for real, like grassroots type shit before you even had a name for it. Like, you had a name, but you wasn't like how you are now. You wasn't reality TV and all this other shit. Now, Joe has always been a hustler. Even when it was the VHS shit, he was the main person putting that shit forward and putting that shit out. Joe was one of the first vloggers.
Yeah, he was
dead ass.
He was
like,
the first one on
he
YouTube
was for
like
sure
that.
one of the first vloggers. One of the first people to really pioneer reality TV show. Joe had his own reality TV show with him and Tahiri. Like, but just filming shit, you know what I mean? So Joe, and so I can see the hustle that Joe is talking about. Like, bro, you never started nothing. Well, I can see that coming from Joe's standpoint. Because he's like, bro, I'm trying to do everything. I'm trying to build an empire. You not on that same level of building an empire, so yeah, I look at you differently.
There's some truth to parts of like him not pulling his weight the same as Joe, but at the same time, bro, if a dude is your right hand man during your rap career, like that in itself is a job. So it's like you in an NBA team and you got all these role players and stuff, and then you turn and you be like, man, y'all never won shit without me. Like, you ain't never put the ball in the basket at the end of the game. Like, well, we gave it to you. Like, that was your shit. Like, we had to all be here backing you up. So even then, it's kind of like, bro, this guy was your road dog. That's your fucking right-hand man. You can't then turn and be like, you never fucking built nothing for yourself. You always leeched off people. Nigga, you needed me. I helped you. And apparently he helped him out a lot of situations. Yeah. And he said, when them boys was going to jump your ass, who was there? But going
Joe
past
got
that,
an ass whooping with him.
But as far as the podcast goes and building stuff up, it definitely is true. They're on different pages. But it's like, bro, if your employer doesn't pay you your job, they can't be like, you didn't have nothing to take from you. My fucking salary. Like, that's what I'm talking about. What you mean? Like, I didn't say you took my car. Yeah, I don't got a car. It's a corporation. I ain't got a car that costs as much as, you know, what the fucking corporation could afford. But y'all pay me. So if I feel like I didn't get enough, then I could then say it's thievery. Now, should I play Maul's response?
We got to.
Yeah, we got to.
This is, you know that one part. But I don't want to get too much of it. I don't know. 7 minutes might be a while. It's at like the 7 minute mark.
Hey, is Joe Budden bisexual?
I don't think he's for real.
I think he is.
I can see it. You see,
but it really doesn't matter. That's the funny thing about it. That's what I'm learning nowadays.
On the table, and I'm not gonna play the back and forth thing, right? I'm not gonna play that.
But you started it. I'll be honest.
Said before, there comes a time where you got to stop letting these narratives be pushed and be spread. And the truth is the truth. The truth will always remain the truth.
Bro, he bores the fuck out of me.
You know, I
love Maul though.
I'm still at where I was a year and a half ago.
Come on,
just show the accounting. And in fact, I'm gonna go a step beyond. Show the taxes paid out, because I know the games you can play when it comes to accounting. You can't play those games when it comes to taxes. Show the taxes paid out. Let's do that. Let's do that on our. I'll go on his platform.
Wouldn't that be dope?
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
If he brings him back and then fires him.
Let's do that. Let's not play this back and forth game. You know, I don't know nothing about the first of the month, and dudes carried me my whole life and all these things. You know, dumb shit that's just not true. And somebody from the outside looking in on relationships that I've had with my homeboys of the past. You know what I'm saying? It's like, cut it out, bro.
But Joe's there looking at it from
moving
third
the
person.
goalpost. None of that is true.
Yeah, but apparently
the
Joe is
those guys
on
don't speak no more. You know nothing about. Or actually, you do, because I've told Rory and him in confidence what happened, and that's neither here nor there. That doesn't matter. But he knows. He knows what happened. And my thing is simply, you know, I'm not gonna get into a back and forth with words. I'm not gonna shoot disrespect, because I know where that can go.
But you
and
started
I'm not gonna try
it.
to bring that energy into it. I'm keeping it on.
I just gotta skip to the best
I gotta
part.
get to
I told Rory before. The truth is on our side.
All right. Back to the tape. This is the best part.
That was really somebody that I looked at as a friend at one point. And I'm not a sucker, and I don't do sucker shit. So even when it's bad and we're not friends no more, I'm not gonna spew venom. I'm not gonna start talking crazy like
No venom.
You're a thief. These are facts. These are just the facts, bro. You stole from me and Rory. Facts.
Bro, look at it when he says this shit, bro. I gotta go back. I gotta run it back, bro. This is the funniest Maul's ever been.
That was really somebody that I looked at as a friend at one point.
I'm not gonna spew no
Why are you
venom.
sitting so close?
And I'm not a sucker and I don't do sucker shit. So even when it's bad and we're not friends no more, I'm not gonna spew venom.
Framing is awkward.
I'm not gonna start talking crazy like you're a thief. These are facts.
Look at his face.
These are just the facts, bro. You stole from me and Rory. Facts.
Facts. I'm not gonna spew no venom. You're a thief. You stole from us.
Do you think Joe will have that sit down with Maul?
Nope.
On it? Exactly.
I don't think you're gonna do it. But do you think him not being willing to do it means that he probably did steal from him? Or he just don't want to address it?
It doesn't necessarily mean he stole from him, but it's like, okay, after so long,
This is money they didn't deserve.
But imagine if he really pulled up the accounting and just sunned his ass on the pod and was like,
that
now,
would be
now
great.
you could go.
That would be great, so we could end this whole conversation.
Yup.
Honestly, that'll be beautiful because I'm kind of tired of hearing the beef about it. The fact that they're not together anymore already pisses me off. But it's like, all right,
yeah.
bro.
Bro, if Joe Budden fucking built the podcast network and he hustled and he did all these things to market it, if you lost out on some money, it's like, bro, you still gained a lot.
Well, cap though. I don't think
It's not like he
Hell
built it
no,
by himself.
bro.
Rory was helping out a lot when Rory had his job at fucking Lollapalooza and doing all the media
Well, we're
shit.
not
Maul's a media dude, so it's not like he
we're
just
not talking how much you did though. If I have you on contract, you're supposed to make a certain amount. I can't be like, nah, bro, but you kept coming late. Nigga, what? What am I on hourly? Like, what are you talking about? Bro, you had kind of bad energy a couple pods. Like, bro, what are we talking? If I have a contract, that's what it says. But here's the thing. Here's what makes me lean a little bit toward Joe. If you have a contract with somebody and you don't get paid out, what's the solution? How do you ensure that you get your bag? What would you do? Your employer's not paying you.
HR.
I fucking sue him.
Sue him.
I'm gonna sue him.
Right?
We're
So
taking
where
it to
is the
court.
lawsuit? Because you talked about a $200,000 accounting error. That sounds like cause for a lawsuit.
My only thing is maybe he don't want to take his homie to court like that.
And that's some shit Rory would say. Or that's some shit Maul would say. I ain't into that. I never beef over money.
I ain't gonna
It
take
ain't
a black
about-
man to
but,
church.
Bro, you remember how?
Sorry.
Bro, remember how long you be saying I never beef about money. I would never beef about money.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that. And then he always does stuff like that. I ain't beefing about money. It ain't about that. And then here you are. Show the accountant. You're a thief. You're a thief. You stole from me, bro. Like he always be saying shit like that. Who talking?
Oh, stop having your ringer on while you're on a podcast, man. It's not professional. We're gonna have to take some of your money away now.
See, but I don't think Maul wasn't starting out the argument with the money. I felt like he felt disrespected as a homie and as somebody who was working with Joe, and then that turned into, all right, you disrespected me, and you know what I'm saying, like on the pod and shit like that, and then it turned into, well, if you want to talk about it, then yeah, bro, I'm missing some coins.
But
you know?
he brought it up. You calling him a thief on the pod. Like before you the one sending the first shot. It was definitely at a stalemate. Then you like he stole money from me.
In this conversation, yeah, he brought up the money. I'm
And
talking
no one
about
was
the
even
entire
talking
sentiment.
about that. Yeah. Oh yeah. No. I get the sentiment.
Yeah.
But like in this one, bro,
Yeah, just
you
about
just
the money,
started talking about like he stole money from me and shit.
Yeah.
And then you're talking about the money doesn't matter, bro. Take him to court, bro. Like that'll actually solve all of this. It'll come out in discovery, and if he loses the suit, then it's pretty clear what happened, and now you got your money back. But you're still talking about it. Then it's saying, because realistically, bro, you know Joe's not gonna do that. He's
Exactly,
really gonna.
right.
All right, let me call the accounting team. All right, He was already saying, bro, I'm a fucking corporation. I don't show you the account. I sent you the Excel sheet. If you can't figure it out, go figure it out. I don't show my books to people. That's not how my business operates. Fine. So he's not going to sit there and make phone calls and be like, all right, I need to see the exact printout of how much revenue we made that year. He doesn't want to even release that information anyways. It might not be the most flattering thing. No company is going to just lay out all of their money they've made and everything. Like, no one's doing that.
Public
Yeah,
companies.
because it'll let a lot of other people poke holes.
Well, I'm saying private companies don't do that. I feel like Joe probably has a private company, so that's why. But a public company, yeah, everybody knows your financial information.
Yeah, that's
Just
true.
saying that, bro.
But as an employer, that wouldn't be the case. Like, yeah, you're right. As far as the fundamentals and everything and the revenue and whatnot. But if we're talking about like how much an employee is owed, who would do that, bro?
Exactly,
like we're gonna go on and lay out the financials and all the accounting and like. That's just what business is gonna do that. Honestly, like that's what Joe is gonna dedicate time to. Let me get this guy fired back on here to the. Let's do that. I'm gonna get fired from a job, and then I'm gonna be like, yo, in front of everybody. Let's go in. I want to review my hours. I want to review the paperwork. Like, all right, bro. Yeah, let's call him in. Let's have that conversation. That'll be awesome. Let's definitely do that. It's not happening, bro. So that's why, to me, it kind of seems like a bluff. A bluffy, wuffy, duffy.
Yeah.
Because he knows it's not going to happen. But it was a good stance, which I do like from Maul, because he made a good argument as far as at least pushing the envelope of like, let's do that. We're not going to go back and forth. And that's another thing. I'm not doing the whole back and forth thing. Then why are you going back and forth? You're starting it. You started it, and now you're coming back and rebuttaling what the person responded to you.
Like, do you expect him not to say anything after you say, I'm not doing this back and forth stuff, and then you say something, and you just think Joe's going to be silent?
Right. You called him a thief. You talk about his name.
Swiper, no swiping.
But no venom in it. I'm just going to say he stole money from me casually. Then he says something about it, responding, and then I'm going to respond, and also in that response say, I'm not doing no... Come on, bro. And then I'm not going to spew no venom, but you're a thief.
And that's facts. That's nothing but facts.
Like, bro, Maul, sometimes hearing him talk, be like, he's the type be like, oh, okay. Remember in that thing he kept talking about, I never want to go by boss. Like, I never, like, we're not boss. You're not, in someone in the background is like, but you are the boss. Like, you're in charge. He's like, but no, we partners. Maul, if he's on your payroll, you're the boss. You can spin it however you want.
If you could fire him, you're the boss.
Yeah, if you can fire him, yeah, exactly, bro. Like, he gets a paycheck from you. You are the boss. And then what does he say right after that? Because, you know what I'm saying? If you're the boss, you know, it's understood. You don't even have to say it. Maul, you just went on saying you're not the boss. I'm not the boss. We're partners. Because if you're a boss, everyone knows you're the boss. You know, like, he contradicts himself so much when he talks, bro. It's the most, like, it's the silliest stuff. Like, no, I don't have to go around. No, it's going to be obvious.
Hey,
an
life
analogy
is a contradiction, all right?
Life is a walking contradiction.
Maul is a walking
Yo, Maul speaks like he's on low vibrations.
He's definitely in low vibrations.